Hello. Oh my god. Look so pale. No, I do look like a corpse. Pause, you piece of shit. Why? Why is that so... Why am I so white? Anyway, hello. Oops, sorry. Oh man. That is in no way any better either. Oops. Sorry. Just trying to fix my shit. It's not really working very well, but anyway. There we go. Why am I so pale? Hey Google, turn light off. Oh man. That does not need to be like that. What has happened? Someone been playing with these buttons? Is that better? I honestly can't tell. Anyway, that's fine. Lighting issues aside. What's up? Oh, we haven't played this in a while. But I figured might as well put enough time into it. So yeah, it's been weeks I think, and I have no idea what we're up to. So I'm still making that fucking thing. Stupid plane thing that I haven't made any progress on since I last played. Oh my god. I don't even know why I need that. It's parts, all parts. Okay, someone sent me some old parts and a whole bunch of other stuff. How do I... Oh yeah, I'm waiting on these crystals, aren't I? Okay. Material storage. I'd like to say all this is familiar, but I don't know, I think a couple more sessions of this and then we won't really need to do any more. I think. Just cause, well, how much more is there, you know? There can't be that much left. I have a lot of crap to sell. Do I have any... Carol's birthday... Ginger's birthday... I think that's my birthday, isn't it? Yeah. I guess I should go and talk to Ginger. I guess.
Hi.
Oh, I should probably grab a horse. Have I... I've got a wedding ring in my inventory here. Didn't I ask her to marry me last time? Or did she say no? I feel like that's kind of an important life event in this game, and I don't really want to be like, oops, lol, missed it. Hey. Or is she still sick? I don't think she's still sick.
Albert is a good partner.
Uh-huh. I don't think she's still sick, is she? I don't think I have any more missions, do I? Oh yeah, okay. Workshop rank, #1 next month. Oh, Jesus, okay. I totally forgot about that. So that means I'm going to have to take a commission every day, and probably the biggest one I can do every single day. you can only do one, can't you? That's really annoying. Oh, and there's no commissions today, but I should probably do these then. Good, my favorite. I do have a long time to do them, I suppose. But still, they're very annoying. And like, I have to concentrate at ridiculously hard just to make... And I just have to guess half the time, really. Okay, job done. What day is it? Sunday, so we'll be able to take commissions tomorrow. Here's workshop. He is 600 points ahead of me. It's only the 7th though, so that's okay. I guess what else can I do? Are there any quests going on? I don't really know how much that affects things. There's no quest, but I guess donating to the museum as well. I also have the master fishing rod by now, don't I? Yeah. So we can... catch the big master king. What are they called? Kingfish? Yeah, bannerfish king. Resilience. Alright. Now I'm wearing 2 necklaces. I was hanging off my pants. That's weird, but cool. Right. So just go ahead and see what's in. Just make sure I haven't been building anything either. Making anything, I should say. No, I haven't. Carbon fiber, titanium plate. Oh, carbon fiber. Did I? Civil core. That's why I got the civil core thing. Okay. Wish they didn't turn up anything. Shit. So I'm gonna have to. Oh god, it's gonna cost me an absolute fucking fortune. Okay. Do I have a lot of money? Not a lot, but enough. There's something like weird about this one, though, I'm pretty sure. Carbon fiber Portia. Ingalls Mine level 4. Okay. Oops. Which is deep level, I'm assuming. Chance to get quadruple. Oh, for fuck's sake. So I can get some by doing the like fighting thing over and over again, but I don't really want to do that because I find the fighting tedious. It's commission, right? Level 4. I'm guessing Ingalls. This is just this one. Going by the cost. God, that's so expensive. So expensive. Yes. And I just did it twice. Well, I need a lot, so it's fine. Okay, my god, my back is killing me. Hey Juliet, how you doing? Good morning. Do my fish need feeding? No, they're all good. Let's go and see how many I've got. There's a lot in there. Okay, so I must have just sold a whole bunch of them. It's hard coming back to this and just not knowing what anything is. Having to try and catch up. Okay, somebody was in here. Alright, we'll go and sell 5 of these. Recoup some cash from what I just spent it on. Okay. Oh my god. That sounds awful. I'm glad that was just a nightmare. Is this like a drawing on real life experiences nightmare? I hope not. Goblin children are the worst. Oof. Every child is a goblin child in my eyes, just FYI. I don't like children. My dreams. Good lord. Although to be fair, they are incredibly destructive. Kids are just like chaos on legs, really. I'll wait until the thing's back for that. And they have chaos and destruction. Especially, I don't think kids really like, they have that catharsis from breaking stuff, but they don't quite have the like the empathy to understand what breaking something actually means. And they're just the worst. Just the worst. It's not until, like, you know, adulthood where they're like, oh, I was a real piece of shit. I destroyed some poor person's frickin' plants like a barbarian. No, yeah, that's fully understandable. It's a very cavalier approach to parenting, isn't it? To just be like, oh well, kids will be kids, while they're literally tearing apart a house, like hinges and all. It's like, no, sir or madam, your child is feral, and I will be forced to use whatever weapon I have near me to purge my household of your creepy little goblin destructive shithead. Plus, the dirty hands over everything as well, just to add insult to injury. Exactly, yeah. Hey, if you want your kid, if that's how you're gonna bring them up, then that's fine. As long as it's in your house, you have to have like some kind of, you know, what's the word? Consciousness of someone else's house. Otherwise, that's just being rude. Oh my god! How old are these children? Kids really are oblivious, aren't they? It's like, isn't there, in some places I think there's actually like laws against making dangerous chemicals like that, or like stuff that is toxic. Laws against making it too colourful and like yummy looking because of kids and their stupid underdeveloped brains. Frustration. Hey, no issue at all. I'm happy to complain about kids anytime, any place. Not a fan. Not a fan. Thankfully, I never was one. That's, man, that's actually a response I hate from people who, especially the people with kids. They're like, "Oh, you were a children once. You were a children once. You were a child once." It's like, yeah, I know, and what I just said still stands. Children are awful. Like, and no, it wasn't. I was born 20 years old, straight out of the womb. I just popped out and was cynical, and this tall. My poor mother. 3 and 5 years old, Jesus. And they're already going for the bleach. Man. Yikes. I'm suddenly reminded of this like weird shitty game that was making the rounds a few years ago, and it was literally like a babysitting simulator multiplayer game thing where you had to like, one person played as a baby and the other played as a grandmother or something like that, and the baby's objective was to drink as much or like do as much dangerous stuff as possible to get itself killed, and the grown-ups players thing was to try and prevent that. It was like weirdly popular for a while, and then wasn't. Disappeared with all those other shitty games. You know the game? Okay, good. I'm glad that wasn't just like a fever dream of mine. So it's being like shit. Yeah, same. Like, if you're being a little turd, then fair enough. Scold away. There's a very, like, I'm not a parent, so, but I think I can grasp a general idea of how tiring and how, you know, frustrating it can be as a parent. But, like, just letting your kid do whatever the fuck they want is not the solution to that exhaustion, I don't think. But, you know, raise your kid however you want, you're the one that has to deal with the consequences. Showcase, 100 points. I guess we'll go... actually, I don't want to do that. We'll do a showcase, whatever that is. Yeah, that was a weird time where people were just cranking out these really quickly made garbage games that were fun for like 10 minutes, and YouTubers and streamers were like eating them up for ages. It was so weird. There's just like a massive influx of shit, and it was so popular. Crap, they were terrible. They were absolute garbage. And for whatever reason, man, they were just everywhere. Three of those, I guess. Made enough those, made enough those. Those are coming. Dumps his children with parents once in a while, they could function that way. I think that's like the like revenge for some people, right? Like, here, have my terrible, annoying little brats for the day or weekend or whatever. You deal with them for a while. You wanted these little shitheads, so here you go. I tell you what, I think, yeah, that's what carried it. Like, YouTubers were able to turn the garbage into something somewhat pleasant to watch. It was like funny, like, haha, look how shit this is. But then after, it was just like, ooh, man. I mean, usually they were pretty cheap. I remember some were like really pushing their luck and trying to pump up the prices like 20-30 bucks when they were really worth, like, you know, they paid 50 cents in Unity assets. And we're just really trying to cram up those prices. Where can I get niter from? Thankfully that died out fairly quickly. There's still, I mean, you still get those terrible games, but still. Not nearly as much as before. Niter Portia. There were so many. I guess it was good practice for people though to just I don't know, make a game without it having to be perfect. Nitrous also dropped from tunnel worms. Eagle's mine. Not from shit. So I have to buy it or okay, whatever. Well, there's not really anything for us to do today, so I'll go back to bed. Playing Portia again from the beginning. Rip your old save. Oh no, did it corrupt or something? Oof. You know what? I wouldn't bother. If this corrupted right now, yeah, I would never. This is like such a massive undertaking. Time consuming and just, it's a very, very long game. After this one I'll be done. I've had my fill. It's fun. It is fun, yeah. Yeah, I don't. That sounded probably a bit more bitchy than I intended. It is definitely fun, but yeah, it is. I'm sort of at a part now where I'm like, well, I can't really do much, but I also need to progress. My own fault, of course. Zeolora tree. What is a Zeolora tree? Zeolora tree seed. Is that nitro? Fully grown. No, it makes zeolite. I thought zeolite was niter. I think I may have pulled up the wrong tree. Son of a bitch. Flirting with Gus, he's a bitch but cute. Well, I'm trying to marry his sister, and he wasn't too happy about that. Not happy at all. Wait, Gust. Gust is the big, tall ginger man who always wears a suit. She actually died. I know. I think we saved her from that fate a little while ago with the what do you call it? Like we had to go and get some herbs or something for her. Right, there we go. We'll get that done. Can't save her, really? So you can't bring her back if you don't marry her? Geez, that seems a bit dark. And very final. Can't just be like, hey, I like you as a friend, but I'll still save your life. Seems very harsh. Oh, excuse me. Who's got a quest for me? Gust and in health. Oh, is this the quest? Gust. Oh no. Oh, hey Ginger.
I'm sorry. Let's not see each other anymore.
Excuse me. I proposed and you said yes. What?
Ginger doesn't want to see you anymore? Well, it's for the best.
Hey Gust, I'm carrying a pretty big drill here. You piece of shit. Gust and save his sister with no screws. Oh Oh, that is brutal.
Thank you for your help. Miss Ginger is getting better every day. As for your question, there must be some sort of misunderstanding. I don't believe that she doesn't want to see you
He's a
anymore.
very sassy boy,
Although
isn't he?
you're still young, time goes by in a flash. You shouldn't be wasting your time on trivial matters like this. Come by Gail's house tomorrow at 1600. I'll make sure that Miss Ginger's there.
Okay. Tomorrow at 1600. So, yeah, I proposed to her and now she's like... Is it because she's sick? Is this like a, oh, I'm sick, I don't want to drag you down with me kind of deal? Wait, what is that? What is that? I feel like I've heard that before. Okay, the personality was initially cold, stern, stoic, gradually showing a warmer, friendly side. I get you. I like my boys like that too. Is he like that though? Is he, I mean, he's a bit of a grumpy asshole, but does he like eventually warm up slightly to not be such a grumpy asshole? How are the prices? 104%. That'll do me. So I want to buy all these frickin' weapons I keep picking up. You have some of my fish as well. North. Would you like to buy my fish as well? My last fish. He's cute, calls you darling, and invites you for a date. Oh, that's sweet. Much sweeter than I would have assumed. It's called character development. It must be hard to make relatable characters and just like good characters for these sorts of games. Especially at the start, it was a mini game. Oh god. Yeah. That seems awful. No, maybe not awful, but too stressful for me. Can I... Oh, I've only got the home to level up now, don't I? Remember the constellation Draw It on the Sky? Oh man, I would have failed that big time. There's a mini game, oh excuse me, in Dragon Age Inquisition where you have to like match constellations, and I suck at them so bad. I never could read the stars. Can I go and grab another commission, or is this sort of it? What's the thing? Yeah, it must be really difficult to make genuinely like decent characters for these, because it's hard to write decent characters, let alone like 20 of them. Oh, fuck's sake. To like make worthwhile enough to romance. That was the sort of the issue with Stardew Valley when it first came out. Some of the characters were clearly focused on a lot more than some of the others. But the guy who made that game fixed that pretty quickly as it was updated and became like the benchmark for this sort of game. So bright now. See, violently throws your head on his lap. What the hell? Oh man. Seems somewhat feisty. And the animation, oh god, I can imagine. Animation is 10 out of 10 in this game. I guess just go to bed. I can't get Naito now. I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Or the next day, actually. I'll have to sort out this ginger thing. Oh, is there... What kind of drama? Between 60 and Ginger's home. Okay. It's default, really? Oh my god. I mean, I prefer Gust over Mint any day. Mint has the same exact voice as the main character. It drives me crazy. Stuff on. Oh man. See, I had no idea. I had no idea that they like mixed that way. What, like digging up, you know, trying to blackmail Gust or something? Oh god. So much drama. Oh, the Kung Fu tournament's here. I think. I guess I should probably sign up to that. That'll help with the relations with people. Make him look bad. Oh my god. I think like Mint sort of looks like a lazy nothing character, really. I didn't know he was like a blackmailer. I guess we only need like one or two. We go to the Ingalls mine. Grab some niter. Got to the. Oh my god, that would be awful. How could you even consider that? Oh man, that would be brutal. Act in an interesting way. No, I can't imagine it. I mean, maybe there might be like a remark by one of the characters somewhere along the lines, but nothing too in depth. For science. Yes, let's break Gust's heart into 1,000 pieces for the lols. He probably won't only be Ginger dying in your game then. Gust is going to take a long walk into the middle of nowhere, never to be seen again. I have to go and see if there's any worms in here. I got 2. I think that's all I need anyway. I'm out of here. To fight for you? Oh god, could you imagine if there was like a competition for your hand in marriage? That'd be quite cool. Maybe if you get their relationship up high enough, it could be like some sort of competition. That'd be cool. Oh, that makes me really want the game to actually do that, you know. Oh, Ginger wants something. I wonder if she'll even talk to me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Idea for Sandrock. Yeah, maybe the relations are a bit more interconnected. I think if you... Oh god, I don't even know of any games that would take it that far. Because That's a pretty in-depth thing to be like, okay, here's what's gonna happen. It's a very big, like, what-if scenario. It would be super cool, though. Okay. Big flex? Nice. Dead brain, nice. Have you thought of a game? Ginger wants to live. That's what she desires, yeah. Visage. Has there been updates to that game? Because we have played that in the past. Hang on, let me double check if there's been some updates to it. Because I've played a fair bit of Visage. Oh, it's out of early access. That's a good sign. Is it out of early access? I have, but it was a long time ago, and there was only I think there was only 2 stories or whatever it was. There was one with an old lady and one other one. But it looks like it's been updated, so we can, yeah, for sure. We can go back. Oh yeah, I got really frustrated with a with the painting puzzle. But yeah, if that's the game you want, we can definitely put that on the list. And actually, like, finish it. I wonder if there's, like, if you get something for finishing it. God, when was the last time... Actually, sorry. I'm just gonna go and have a look and see when the last time I actually played this was. If it has a date on it. I know I've uploaded them to YouTube, but... in library. Oh, thanks for the sub, Juliet. Appreciate it. Thank you. Why does that not come up? Oops. There we go. Appreciate it, thank you. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know that one. Oh my god, I last played it on the 29th of February 2020. That was like just before the pandemic. Oh my god. Time flies, eh? And it only came out... Oh, it came out a little bit after that. Nice. Cute notifications. Side glitched a bit though. That, yeah, does not surprise me at all, but thank you. You got a fancy icon too. Nice. Hollow Knight. Oh, piss. I'm gonna have to redo this day. I totally forgot about the... I didn't fucking do anything, so it doesn't matter. What was I gonna say? Oh, I did. I went to the mines, didn't I? For fuck's sake. Anyway. There you got a little reaper, a me with a scythe. God, I think that one had that one made when we were playing Dark Souls, I think. Man, time flies. I need some more what do you call them, emotes. Need to get some done for like to fill out all the slots. But my brain's smooth and I don't really have many ideas. But I'll think of something eventually. Where's the bog? Okay, that'll do. I'll have to... we'll pick a day where, like... a little criminal club? Oh my god, that's a great idea. What would be like... Would that be a bunch of people sitting around a table with comically obvious criminal masks on? Solaire Kitty. I want to. I'm not much of an artist myself. I can sketch things relatively okay, but actually drawing things properly and making them look good is not my forte. So I'd like to get some like properly professionally done. Because I know you can go and like pre-buy these emote packs from, well, not pre-buy but buy these emote packs on a bunch of websites. But I think I'd like some more like personable ones, because then, you know, they're a bit more unique. Okay, let's go and dump this in the warehouse before I forget, and watch the clock this time. Very personal. Yeah, no, it's not. You get like some default ones, and it's like, hey, you know, you've got this, 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 and this. And it's like, oh, that's cool, but they're very general. And not specific. And I think emotes are better when they're kind of like part of your channel's thing. Identity. And all that jazz. Did a thing? Oh, speaking of, yeah. That startup. Grab our thing that's hopefully being created somewhere along. Okay, let's go and deliver this and pick up a new one before it shuts.
Hi.
Nice. What a pain that turned out to be. I picked that one because I thought it'd be quick. Apparently, I was wrong. Oops, sorry. Ooh, I like the fish too. That's so cool. It's an expensive thing. Oh my god, did you do that yourself, Deadbrain? It looks amazing. It looks really cool. It does. Looks awesome. I like the color combination. Red and black. Top tier. Sorry, I keep punching the fucking... microphone. Jesus. me. Sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm just very clumsy tonight, apparently. What else we got? 5 wooden boards. Waste pack, wall light. Steel shell. What's a waste pack? Okay, I'm just gonna grab the wooden board. Those are your colors, red and black. Very cool colors. I'm partial to purple and black. That's why I got this one for my birthday. I didn't make it, unfortunately. I wish I could say I did, but I got that for my birthday this or last year. The gold is a nice touch. Pink bedazzled one. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. Little pink bedazzled buttons. Be so awesome. Wooden board. Where do I keep them? Oh, emerald green. Ooh, that would be good too. That'd be very nice. You can get I think it depends on where you live, of course, but you can get custom-made controllers like delivered to you for fairly. I mean, they're not cheap, but if you use a controller as much as I do, it's probably worth it. So, okay, man. Yeah, looks amazing. Oh, she won't even talk to me at all. Oh my god. So what, does it have like aftermarket pieces on it too? Oh.
What an interesting adventure. Uncle Russo, you've rarely spoken about your youth before.
Can I get this?
But
yeah, no. You can't get him here either. And it's really freaking annoying. I went through the whole process of like customizing one, putting my name on it. I put like my gamer tag on it and everything. You know, back when people still called them gamer tags. And I got to the checkout and put in my location and they're like, sorry, we don't deliver to this location, and I was devastated.
Well, seems like the guest is here. Don't leave, Miss Ginger. Our builder here has things to say to you.
Uncle.
Anyway, look at the time. I need to go pick up some groceries.
This is gonna be nice and awkward.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you understand why I said I don't want to see you anymore?
No.
I sort of do. It's actually what makes me like you.
I have never had any hope of love. Your appearance is like missing sunshine in my life. I'm very happy, but I'm also very scared. I'm afraid that one day...
Yeah, I guess so. Depends on the shade and stuff, but yeah. Black is like one of those colors that just goes with everything. Marcus Plaza is so cool.
Don't worry. Dr. Shu said your condition is stable.
Oh, I hate the character's voice so much. I knew it was that. It was like, that's very like typical of this sort of character. Like, no, I'll get ill and you'll be sad. It's like, so...
I know, but I wanted to give you a surprise and do something for you. But I couldn't even complete such a small thing. On top of that, I caused trouble for everyone. I'm really... useless.
You're not useless. I really like the Yuve jewelry you made me. It's very beautiful. If you still want to do something else, tell me and we'll complete it together.
You mean it?
Of course.
I do have something in mind, but it needs some special materials.
Oh, this is so awkward. Not awkward, it's just like...
No matter what it is, I'll find it.
Weird.
Okay, let me design it first. I'll tell you what we need once I'm done.
Wait for news, okay. I'm going to see what she wants as like her request as well.
Darling.
Oh god, I hate that. Darling. Thanks for the Hers is probably a little bit less gruff than mine is. Oh, points for Russo. Jesus. But hey, I mean, if it was worth it, it was worth it, you know? $100 well spent. What did I just come? What she wanted, some butterfly hairpin. Can I make those? Do I have one of them per chance? I don't think I do. Best wingman. Ah, yes, everyone knows the best wingman is your girlfriend's uncle. Not sketchy at all. Is it one of those things that I'll have to buy? Is that what this is? Butterfly hairpin. Shouldn't be that much for parts. Yeah, you're right. It's I guess it. Oh, it's a fucking okay. I have to get it from the badge. Oh, I can't get freaking comfortable. My back is so sore. Oh. I don't really want to go and have to do that, but sure. So what aftermarket parts did you just get, like new triggers and stuff, or and new joysticks and things? Okay, let's see if I can't win one of these things. 500. Oof. This is the only one I'm halfway decent at. Oh, good lord. Good grief. $20. You know what? I think she can live without that. I would have to do that. What's 20 times? I'd have to do that 25-ish times. And I'd rather shoot myself. In real life. Not just in game. That's a faster. Are they? Do you get more more point things? 2 walnuts. Oh, I hate that so much. Let me take more than one. Darts faster. No. Dang it. I know I have some badges from like other stuff that I've done. If I have enough, like close enough to 500, we'll do it some more, but oh, okay, I have a lot. Alright, we'll go and do that then. We might as well give us something to fill in the time with. That's annoying. Oh, that's true. It's probably a lot less frustrating than that balloon popping one. I only need 140. The slots suck. It's definitely a lot easier too. Oh, it gives you 20 as well. Okay, that's fine. I can live with this. I only have to do it 6 times. Oh my god, if you don't get a perfect score, you get like nothing. Ugh. What about these? Let's just... Is there any strategy to this? There is. These are like scam games, right? Oh, you can go fuck yourself. Alright, I'm not winning anything at that. Back to Old Faithful. I just can't seem to hit any but the bottom row. What's wrong with me? Comes an extra 6. So some button. Oh, cool. Seems like quite the extensive upgrade. I don't think I've ever had like an elite controller, so didn't even know that was a thing really. It's cool though. $50 more. My god. She better appreciate this. I think this is one of like her favorite gifts though. So it should work out well. You got angry. Oh my god, really? You got angry? Wow. I'd love to say I didn't expect that, but for some reason I did. Gus does not seem like a particularly patient man. Should have just turned around and shot him with whatever this thing shoots. Pellets, maybe? BBs? A BB for the BB? Thanks. God, it's exactly what it's going to be like. Like, I have all these other badges from just doing this through the whole game. I couldn't imagine doing this from the start. No way. Not worth it, even slightly. Sorry, excuse me. Is that enough? Oh, thank Christ for that. A butterfly hairpin. Oh, they're only $4.50. Oh well. Butterfly hairpin. Sure. What's this? A bubble machine? Cool. Who the hell's got the patience to fucking get 2,700 of those badges though? $20 relationship. Yeah. Oh, she's wearing it. Okay. That was worth it.
I used to follow my brother around when we were kids, but he always just ignored me. I thought he hated me for what happened to our mom. After he came back from Atara, he's been treating me a little
I can't shoot the balloon, but you
I
make
was a little
a target. I would love to see his face as you just like slowly pivot the gun around and then pop him a few times. Maybe it's like a water pellet thing. That'd be funny. Okay, I take back the complaining. I do quite like her wearing the hairpin. I think that's a nice little addition. Hey The Rock, how you doing? No, it's okay. No need to apologize. I'm not gonna make you feel bad for not hanging around. It's all good. Life happens. But how are you? How you been? What you been up to? Well, man, I might have to get up and have a bit of a stretch in a second. I sound like such an old man, but still, like, my back is killing me. I am an old man. I'm 24 years old. I'm basically dead already. Like, one more year. And I'm checking out from old age. She is. Best waifu. I don't even know if that really applies to this situation. It's not really enough of an anime. I'm not too bad. I've been very, very busy with work and whatnot, but other than that, I've been pretty good. How about you? Securing all this stuff. Okay, that'll do. Wait for news. Okay. Well. Anyone else got a quest for me? The fighting. Oh, it's Gust's birthday. 25 sucks just as much. Oh, good. I can't wait. Oh no! What? That sounds serious. What happened, if you don't mind my asking? Wall lamps, manganese steel bars, first scarves. You son of a bitch. Manganese steel bars. Oh, let's go to first scarves. Did I just say manganese first scarves? So it's been a long week and it's only fucking Tuesday. Heart attack? Oh no. Are you alright? Have you recovered? I assume you're feeling better if you're out of the hospital. I'm so sorry to hear that, Rock. That's awful. My sister's Jesus. I'm so sorry, Rock. It does not sound like you have had a very good few weeks. My God. I cannot even imagine what you're going through. Oh, yeah. Can't even imagine. My God, I'm so sorry. It's awful. That's pretty much all I can do at the moment, isn't it? Wait for that. Still can't make the landing gear. Ooh. It's fucking slow going. It's coming out as well as hard. Oh, like coming out, or coming out of the hospital? I'm assuming the first thing. My god, so much packed into so little time. Well, there's only good things from here on out, Rock. I'm sure of it. Forced out. Oh jeez, okay. That's never good. Sexuality, right. Forced out. Ugh. That really should be something that happens on your own time. I know life doesn't really work like that all the time, but Jesus. Oh, I don't need to be in here. So much to pack into such little time, my god. Well, it's very nice to hear from you again, Rock. I'm very sorry that all this has happened. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, I'm always here if you ever want to talk about any of this stuff in the chat and, you know, on Discord and wherever else I am as well. I know some things, not everyone wants to talk about stuff in like a public space. This isn't going to naturally. Oh, I see. Good timing. Let's take these along and then jump into bed, I guess. And did all of this cause the heart attack as well? Or was it just like, it was just one thing after another after another?
See you.
15, 16. Plans. Oh my god. So young. Yeah, I got the wrong one. So young. Oh, dude, I've got to give these back, don't I? What time is it? Oh, it's still the same day. I just saw it. Oh my god. No wonder. No wonder. Like it must have been so awful. How long has it been? It must have been, it's been like a few months since I last saw you, right? It's been a long time. Or not a long time, I guess. Should I give Gus something for his birthday? It is his birthday, isn't it? Oh, I probably should. Let's look up what he likes. I know he likes umbrellas. A double drawer or a layered bookshelf. I have to buy these, don't I? Yeah, fuck's sake. This was first and 2 days after having a heart attack while playing sports. Jesus. A month and a half, yeah. Wow. I'm in the wrong shop. Well, I'm certainly glad that you're still around and you were able to recover from the heart attack, especially after something else so horrible. But yeah, I'm very glad to see you. Or talk to you. Can't even imagine. Oh my god, that's expensive. Double drawer laid bookshelf. Let me guess, doesn't have any buckets. Semifinals of the final game. I've got one more final game. What sport? What sport do you play? It's great to be back. Well, it's great to have you back, for sure.
Hello.
Hopefully, yeah.
I said I wanted to do you.
We'll help you along and double draw. There we go. Hopefully things will get better. Oh, it sounds. Yeah. Now where'd he go? Following his sister around, I guess. Softball. Oh, nice! I played some softball when I was a kid. Teenager.
You remembered my birthday? Then this gift was specially prepared for me?
Jesus. And it didn't change nothing. Probably still hates me. Alright, bedtime. Softball, man. It's been a very long time since I played any sport, but that was the last one I played. Softball and baseball. I was part of like the worst team in Australia, I'm pretty sure. Oh, the martial arts tournament. Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot about that. Yeah. Unfortunately, I was not part of a spectacular team, but and I remember that. Even the coach knew we were garbage. Good old sports. The longest 275 feet? How long is that in meters? I don't know how to measure feet, except with like the one on my foot. Feet to meters. 83 meters. My god, what are you made out of? Do you have a robot arm by any chance? Some cybernetics in there. Gotta go. Oh, no worries, Juliet. Thank you very much for the sub. And stay safe. We'll see you again soon. Get all the stuff in there. Jesus. Oh, I kind of needed those. It's okay. Winter Soldier. Yeah, my god. Some super soldier serum in there somewhere too. And man, 275 feet. My god, I would not want to be the person standing behind that ball. You'd blow a hole in someone. Yeah, the tournament. Oh god. Do you use like a hard baseball similar one, or do you use something slightly softer? Because when I was playing it, it was basically like we were using nothing heavier than a tennis ball, really.
You're kind of a charmer, aren't you? Think you could help me out with something? I just saw Toby and Jack have a heated argument over a kickball game. Toby pushed Jack and called him names, then Jack ran off crying.
And the fastest speed? What's your top speed?
I want to round him up and teach him a lesson.
About 100 kilometers an hour, I'm
What do you
guessing.
say? Can you go find Jack while I find Toby? Jack went towards Papa Bear's house.
My god.
I doubt he made. Great. Bring him back.
So, them suckers heavy, and they hurt too. Oh, I don't really need to be here for all of these, do I? What time's mine? Mine is on at 17 o'clock, whatever that is. Find mine tree. 136 kilometers. 6. Oh my god. You can throw faster than the top speed of my old car.
Sure. I'm never playing with you.
Holy shit.
No.
Yep, I will.
I'll let you go, but if you make me grab you again, there will be noogies.
Noogies, well. Yeah. I reinforced the fact that I would not want to be standing behind that when it's on its way. Imagine it's a good way.
What's
My
the big
god.
idea, huh? Adults getting involved in kids'
Okay, I could not care less about these
Jack?
two children.
What?
Take a knee, kiddos. Stop. Friendship is one of them.
Oh.
Yes, winning at a true man's. If so,
Huh? But,
be that as it. Now,
Toby, what you did really hurt my feelings. And
You're right.
thank you, Toby. And
I can teach you.
that sounds great.
Let's go play now.
He beat his record.
what is adjourned?
He should be happy to have a player like that.
Truth be told, I see.
Having like a manager should be ecstatic to have someone that could beat their own record on their team.
Darling.
Especially someone that can kill someone with a baseball.
You're going to be fighting, right?
Yeah, I am. In like 10 hours, so peace, I'll be back. Oh, excuse me. It's 65 years! Oh, jeez. Okay, I can see how that would sting a little bit, but still. Like, oh my god. I have a superhuman on my team. You've killed a bird. Holy shit. And by bird, I'm assuming you mean like pterodactyl-sized? Dragon, maybe? Just blown a hole in that sucker? I'm gonna go and move some of these things. Come here. Should be able to make some more space now. Oh, wrong one. Our house can stay there. Oh no, we can move that back a little bit. I guess. Get back into the corner. Right. You can go back up here. Stable. Wrong place, wrong time. Bird flew right when I threw it straight in the face. Oof. Wow. Jesus. What was I gonna say? It's funny. You'd feel like a bird would be able to, you know, maybe sense when stuff is flying through the air at high speeds. But I guess not. Poor thing. But I'm sure it was a quick kill. Oy. this over a little bit, I think. Put this in the middle. Move the stable over a bit, maybe. And maybe move this somewhere. I don't even really need this there anymore, but anyway. Didn't give a concussion. I think you'd go a step further than a concussion and blow the thing's head right off, wouldn't you? At a full-on throw. Is it getting close to my time? No, not really. Oh, sweet. Oh my god, that tree even grows sapphires. It's like magic. Okay, hopefully this will be enough to get everything I need done. Oh my god, this is so far away. For this fucking plane. 3 birds. Despite their, like, I guess kind of fragile lookingness, that's a word, birds can actually take quite a beating. But I'm sure it still hurts like hell being hit with a baseball. Without a doubt. Titanium plate. Oh my god, I have to make 3 landing gear. Oh, fucking hell. What's being made at the moment? Okay, I'll get a substantial chunk of that done, but not much. Okay, so what do I need? I need 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Where else can I go for crystal? I don't need many more. I don't think. Stay on the 100-foot high floodlight. Bloody hell. Struck in the face. Oh, ouch. Did you break something? I would have had to have dislocated something. Unless you did get that super soldier serum, then in that case it was probably like a light tap. Oh, there's another one over there. How many was that? How many have I got now? That's 5. Where else can I go and get some? I was hoping that would be enough. Crystal. So there's some in the Haunted Cave and there's another 2 to 3 in the Collapsed Wasteland. Right. I'd really rather not go on a wild fucking goose chase for those. These will have to do for now. Yeah, that's not enough. Shit. So there's 4 more being made, I think. I'll chuck those in there. Now. This is the Binding of Isaac. Oh my god. Binding of Isaac. That's a name I've not heard in many moons. That's still like updated and stuff? Because I feel like that's a fairly insanely popular game still, right? It's 4. Why have I got 4? I need 3 more on top of that. Fuck's sake. I guess we'll take a trip to the Collapse Wasteland. Yay, my favourite. Portia Falls, I think that's over here. I have no idea where the crystals are though. How annoying. Oh, yeah, that's the bridge over there. I don't want to go there. Oh, shit. Oh my god, it's like just about to happen. I totally forgot about that. How long does it take before you fail your match? Probably not very long. You missed and forfeited the match. Fuck's sake, I don't even like this stupid fucking minigame. I'm out of here. Going to bed. Oh, 2 hours until the martial arts tournament? Good. You can go ahead without me. Any quests? She can get her own chickens. How many days until this is done? Again. 7 days. One sapphire, 2 wooden boards, 2 copper bars, and 1 glass. Shouldn't be too bad. What was it? Sapphire, some wooden boards. Let's strengthen glass. Sapphire and copper bars. Copper bars and glass. Copper bar and glass. Lovely. Better check there's enough stuff in here to feed the animals with. Need more plant fiber. Okay, she'll be over near the thing anyway. Oh, and I can't get a commission today. Good. Good, 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 good. Some more of this shit. Such skill. Much wow. Stupid fucking mini game. God, I'm just trying to charge my fucking phone. Difficult, is it? Okay. Horse.
Yep, these are perfect. I can only go out after the sun is set. Let's go to your workshop and complete our item.
Okay, wait until dark. Alright. What? Her illness is very non-specific. She can't go outside for some reason. She's very sickly. But just like in that generic, you know how in every action movie, one of the characters just has to like cough up blood at some point? For reasons? Like what? What does that mean, though? And now we have to wait for it to get dark, of course. Guess we can go and see if there's more crystals somewhere. Now we can start. I can get 2 of them done. That's good, I guess. Okay. So I need 2, 4, 6, I need 8 again. Oh god. I don't think there'll be 8 inside here, but we can check. I kind of wish I had known beforehand that I was going to need so much crystal, because it's really cucked me. This whole game has now slowed to a crawl because I need crystal, and it is brutally slow now. Just looking for crystal, man. Get your bats out of here. to me. It's not like it does anything. Doesn't really make it super easy to see. Oh my god, I got 6 crystals out of that. That was very lucky. That was very lucky. That's just enough. And I never want to see another fucking crystal again. Unless it's real life crystals, because I'm a crystal girl. And I like crystals, because they're shiny. And they appeal to my caveman smooth brain. Get the fuck out of here. What do you think this is? Well, I guess I'll grab more just in case. You never know. Wow, you really are coming after me, aren't you? This is not worth the $100 I spent on it. Well, actually it was because of all the crystal, but the attraction part of this thing was not at all. Oof, god, fucking damn it, just let me out of here. You pass! Good job. Me. I might have killed some time though, between now and night time. No, not really. Cool. Good. What am I doing? What did I run? I ran straight past there. Oh, I will still need that stuff, it seems like. I can still feel the vibrations of the fight going on even though I am miles away. Okay, one more. One more. How long are these going to take? Probably a couple hours. Hour and a half. But what could I go and do until then? It's only an hour and a half, it's not that long. Oh yeah, I have to be careful not to miss Ginger's birthday again. Event reminder. Add. Oh yeah, Ginger's birthday. I don't know. 5 AM. Oh, I guess, you know what, just like, I don't fucking know. Remind me whatever. Ugh.
I want to walk under the sun as well, but It can't be helped.
I'm looking it up.
Please
Let's
wait
see
a little
what
bit
let's see
until
what
it's dark, all right?
Ginger's actually sick with. Oh, it's spoilery. There's 2 rooms. Holy shit, someone's saying that there's bottles of bleach in her room? That can't be right. That seems like a lie. Hey, Piggy. Oh, excuse me. I mean, yeah, I guess they're there, but that's not really casual sipping material, is it? She might be... So, there's like a condition that, it's just my assumption based off the fact that she can't walk in the sun, and that's pretty much it, called porphyria? Porphyria, something like that. It's... Some people think it's like the origin of the vampire myth, but I don't really know. And it's a whole bunch of medical issues, including... but not limited to extreme sensitivity to the sun, to the fact where the sun actually does damage to you. So she might have porphyria, which makes sense. I mean, that would too, definitely, but I don't think bleach makes you sensitive to the sun. Well, I'm... Ugh. Excuse me, I'm old school, I just go for plain water. But that's just me. Oh my god, finally. Finally I get to put this fucking ship together and get this game moving again. Oh my god. Hey, Jinbahur. Shall we celebrate? I'll leave the bucket right where it is. I know, right? What kind of filthy casual just drinks water in the night? Sorry, I'm laying back a bit. My back's really sore. I'm an old man, remember? This actually feels much better. Sort of. I'll take that. So what do I get for doing this? So I got some XP. For this I get, what? 15,000 XP, 300 rep, 200 and... oh, only 25,000. Doesn't seem like enough, but anyway.
Now why would a Deet just get up and leave? It can't be that he's the rogue knight, right? What can I say? This is top grade! You've really become an excellent builder! Not yet. Why don't we go take a look?
Right now?
Sure, why not? He's taking a lot longer than expected. I wonder what he's up to. He's working at Higgins' workshop.
Okay.
Hey, what a surprise! Come in, come in. This is my house, you know.
Builder is done with his airplane. We were wondering how you're doing, Maurice.
How was it?
The plane? It was close to perfect.
Excuse me, it was perfect. And for the last 2 weeks, oh good god. I have actually been having like a bit of a Pokemon nostalgia trip lately. And I don't rightly know why. But the theme song has been stuck in my head. Thank Christ. Otherwise, you know, I would have had a problem with that. But I went shopping the other day, on the weekend actually, and I saw like this kid's Pokemon toy, and all it was like a Pokeball with like, I think it was a little Charmander and some sort of belt thing, which wouldn't fit anyone, let alone a child. And I was like, I just had like this massive surge of nostalgia, because I used to play Pokemon all the time. All the time. And it's weird, I've just been getting like really nostalgic for it lately.
That's my kid.
Maybe the new game triggered a bit of that.
I'll pretend I didn't.
Why
Who
are you
knows?
still working on yours? I would think you'd be done sooner.
Oh, he was, he just didn't want to move his toy out of the way for stupid reasons. You're delaying my schedule, you know. I'll start charging you for it.
Okay. I'm actually done as well. But I wanted to give this to my son when he's done with his plane. Check this out.
What the fuck is that? It's a piggy with wings.
Oh, interesting. Then you're forfeiting the bout?
Yeah. You know, I started out thinking if I can't be anything else, I can be the fire that can make... Yeah! You know, I started out thinking if I can't be anything else, I can be the fire that can make him into a better builder. But halfway through it, I turned into something else. I wanted to build something for my kid.
Sounds like someone trying to do a knockoff Keanu Reeves accent and failing miserably.
I call it the Robo-Pig Rider. I got a lot of help with it from Merlin, Petra, and even Higgins. But what do you think?
It's awesome.
Don't be so impressed. Why don't you give it a try?
Oh my god,
It's
do I actually
yours.
get to like ride that thing around?
Come back and tell me what you think after you try it.
Oh my god. This better not just be a shitty cutscene, you better let me actually use this thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it flies! Oh my god, this is the best game ever. 10 out of 10. Meow. Oh my god, does it actually fly? Oh my god, it flies! Are you freaking kidding me? This game's amazing. I take back all the bad things I said. Not that I said that many bad things, but oh my god, it's so fucking cool. I'm flying, Jack. So cool. I'm gonna go and sell my horses to the glue factory now, I think. You guys are obsolete.
What do you think?
It's great, thanks.
I'm so glad you like it. I'm really happy. You know, seeing you all grown up, being a top builder and everything has made my trip so worth it. I bet your mom... What the heck? I'm getting all sentimental. Come on, Prez. Let's go grab a drink to celebrate.
Celebrate what?
Yeah, mum. I took 5 streams and 3 blood sacrifices. Yeah, I know, right? I only took 7 fucking years to get to it. Presley has become my buddy. Well, lucky him. I'm gonna take the Piggles for another ride. Oh my god, this is gonna save so much fucking time. This was all worth it. So cool. Does it just like stay here or what? Oh yeah, Ginger, let's go and Oh, it's got a passenger seat. You know what that means. Wow, chicka wow wow. Ignore me, I'm extremely tired. And in pain. Where is the ginger? Shit, the round table maybe. Gale. So I guess we'll just jump in here. Oh no, it'll have a quest marker, of course, won't it? Still goes and checks it for some reason. You never know. Never know. Where is that her? Okay. She is... Does this make me go faster? No, I think that might even slow me down. Hey Ginger, what do you think of my brand new... Oh, and I can travel over the water now. So that's how you get to all the other stuff. I was wondering this whole time, like I thought maybe we would get a boat or something along those lines to drive around, but this is much better. The Waiting Girl music box. Why is that a special item? What's it called? The Waiting Girl music box. Let's see if this is part of a quest or something. Waiting Girl. Not girl, not grill. Oh. Nora really likes it, I guess. Cool. I guess we can... So Shing Nora. What called a calendar, actually. Does Nora not have a birthday? It doesn't seem right. What the fuck? Oh my god, she doesn't have a birthday. Or do I just not know it yet? You know what? I don't care that much. Up and away! I wish the stamina was a bit higher, but that's fine.
The air is so cool right now. Let's go.
I feel so bad. I'm never going to use the horses again. Rip. Oof. Oh yeah, I forgot she's really slow.
Here. This is a work table recipe I designed. I referred to a book of my papa's from a long time ago. Don't laugh when I say this, okay?
I won't laugh.
Although I'm quite good at working with stone, I'm not very good at using wood. So, can you please make this?
No problem. Just leave it to me.
Why would I laugh at that?
Okay. Then, it's in your hands, my dearest builder.
Sapphire? Oh, Jesus, okay. I'll probably have to learn the recipe, won't I? Nice. Nice. Looks cool. I think she gets more relationship from this thing than anything else, but there's not really much point because her love heart's nearly full. So, you know.
Is this based on my design? It's so intricate. And you made it so fast. You're going to be the best builder in the Free Cities one. I will put this up in my room and always treasure it.
And then she dies the next day. Ripperoni! No, she's still alive. Probably. I don't know. I can't tell the future. Yet. Tell you what, I can see the near future actually. It's me falling asleep in this chair. I can feel my eyelids slowly closing. Oh, guess Pappy's leaving.
See, Clara, we didn't have to worry one bit. I'll see you later, my kid.
Can you just call me a white kid? Shouldn't do push-ups like that, it's bad for your wrist. Oh, that's the end? Is that like the end of the main story? Thank fuck for that. Sorry, was that not the right reaction? Oh my god, it is. We finished the game! Yay! Oh. You started work very quickly within 1 week, you're already a certified builder. This is a warm welcome from the people in Portia. You got to know all the shop owners and became a member of Portia family in a very short time. When you first got here, Marigold's was just getting started. Oh, and it like marks all the important stuff. My god. Look at all that crap we built. And not once did I get top builder of the month. You were not obsessed with completing commissions and spent a lot of time on your own hobbies. Higgins needs to follow your example. Sometimes there are things that you cannot control even after trying your best. You failed to turn in one commission. Cut down 605 trees. Passionate about cutting trees for a time. You found many, you gave up. You learned to build 60 items. You gave another 112 dart discs to the church for the light. 426 relic fragments. Only completed 9 though. Oh, Jesus. Trade between Portia and being more frequent. To the trade, you contributed 600 products to the trade. Sometimes commissioned a civil corp to help. You commissioned 13 times. Been wearing the workshop a year title since the beginning. Was very known. Commission. Number of inspections. This is very quick. It's hard to read all this shit. Oh, look at that dingus with the wings on his hat. That's me. I'm the dingus. The final battle. Portia was damaged. It was also he quickly rebuilt everything. Connie was destroyed during the battle. Portia left a good impression on her. She comes back taking up 2 missions. Also renovated. Defeated 14 rare monsters. Gained rare loot. Spent 3,180 hours exploring in hazardous ruins. Jesus. Fell asleep outside multiple times. Fished 650 fish 55 times. One of them. Excuse me, I fucking caught nearly all the kingfish. They're all very fond of me. Damn straight. Best friend, BFF. She took your home as her own without doubt. Petition to get impression on everyone. Gift she got. Okay, this is a lot of stats. I think I stopped participating in a lot of those events after a while. Found your one true love in Portia. I also love to play the slots. So apparently I married, but you know, we clearly didn't. Oh, I love to play slots. Yeah. Yay, good job. Good job, guys. Good game. I can't believe that, though. After all that. That was the last mission. Call out anyway, I think it was love you, the most important thing in the world. No, okay, didn't even leave me anything. Oh, I guess he left me the pig. Yeah, cool. Can I train the pig? Not really. Help with homework. It's not really something I give two shits about, I'll be honest. Well, I guess I'll have a quick little Google and see if there's anything else important after this. But if not, we'll probably finish this up and be done. Because I was not joking about falling asleep in the chair. I'm getting pretty close. This is not a very high-octane game. It's very relaxing. And that's a deadly combination with me at the moment. I wouldn't mind checking the thing though. See, I sort of have a problem with this. I don't like it when games give you this sort of stuff. This cool, overpowered things right at the very end, so you have like half an hour to use them, if that. Like, what's the point? I like my rewards to be useful. Is that so much to ask? Oh, I'm catching up on him, actually. Oh. Yeah, excuse me. It's disgusting. Such a difficult thing, he said sarcastically. Failure. Alright. Oh yeah, let me look this up. Let's see what's what. What to do after moves Portia. Yeah, so that's it. Well, that's cool, I guess. Workshop away. He is still in total with Jack. I, I did quite like the end stats though, that was cool. It's nice to have that in a game like this. Is there anything I can do on this day? I guess we can go and grab that quest. Guess we'll finish this day off and then that'll be it. We'll move on to something else. So, with Visage, Dead Brain, we'll wait until there's a day where I can, like, stream it fully. So, like, I don't have to stop and start, because I feel like that really breaks horror games.
How are you? I wonder if you could do me a favor.
Sure.
You know how Toby is. So, could you please?
Sure.
Thank you so.
And then yeah, we'll do whatever's been added since I played that. Okay. Look at me go. Where's their house? Oh, of course.
Hey, buddy. Glad you're here. So, my mom took that sword you made me, so I'm gonna need a new one.
Getting bored of Elden Ring. Oh my god. Who are you and what have you done with the real Dead Brain?
I guess if that's the only thing we can do. Each city in the Alliance helps each other and develops together. Among them. So, what is the main crop type in Portia?
Wait, I think...
Right! I remember my mom always cooks with wheat. Adventuring to find abandoned relics in the old world has become one of the main tasks of builders. So, what are the main sources of energy that we currently have? Oh, that's it! There are many mutant creatures in the old world on the edge of... So, is this kind of...
So what is gonna be your next game? After Elden Ring?
No, I'm just... Hey, you know what? I don't need to...
Okay. I don't really care. Oh, catch up with Toby in the desert. I guess I can fly there. What was I saying? Yeah. We'll do Visage when I have time to like put in a decent stream and I'm not totally exhausted. Hope that's okay. And then we can do like a nice big scary session. I can get snacks and stuff and you can watch a grown man cry. Grown is up for debate actually. From One Punch Out. Yeah, I get you. I think after a while.
That's it. I'm a goner.
Wow.
It's okay. I've had a long, fulfilling life. No. I've definitely died.
I'm gonna kill you instead of that sneaky little shit. 100% the game on New Game Plus. Yeah, I mean, even the best game in the world eventually is gonna get tiring. Especially if you're playing it so much. New Game Plus 4 is bound to wear you down. Like, see, I don't...
What?
I don't mean to be rude,
Something
Toby,
else I put DLC.
DLC.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm sure they're already working on the DLC because people will be playing it like just like you.
Still get infected. Thanks.
You know, playing it quite a bit. But I can never understand how people can just play. Like, I get being obsessed with something. I'm no stranger to putting a couple 100 hours into games easily. But the people who can play the same game for like thousands of hours, especially something like Dark Souls or Elden Ring, where, I mean, you can play that forever and the challenge is still there, but those games you just get better. It's not like a regular game where, well, I guess more so than any other game, they are pure skill. And eventually you just have to get better or you're not going to make any progress. So eventually you just start to get really fucking good at the game. So eventually, yeah, it's like your Saitama, whatever his name is, from One Punch Man, you just become this massively overpowered beast of a character. Of like a player, actually. It's not even like your character at that point. You're just a badass. Who, you know, kills gods for shits and giggles. I guess we'll have to make some more. Oh yeah, we'll do that. We'll do one at 99. Is there any like reports on DLC coming out for it at all? Or it's still very hush hush? It's not been that long since it's come out, has it? It's hard being a Chad. I think you mean Mega Chad, Dead Brain. Because clearly, we have the best Elden Ring player in chat. Easily. Why do my teeth hurt? It's weird. No, I need to make simple ointment. It's farming him soul. Yeah, exactly. Like it just becomes no big deal. You're too good for your own good. So yeah, of course, it's like the best way. Keep everything running. I wonder what it'll be though. It'll have to be pretty good. Although I guess Dark Souls or From Software do pretty good DLC, don't they? Usually. Or you know, maybe Elden Ring 2 will come out soon. I know it's only just released, but still. Mega chat reporter. Well, I hope you you find something else to keep you occupied until the DLC comes out. It's so hard to find stuff that you actually want to play and actually like put time into and not be bored after 2 seconds. I'm just gonna buy some simple ointment, I think. Yeah, I think we can get some from the shop up here. It's even got a speedometer. Not that it's particularly helpful.
Hey, the herbal mixture is a
Prepare some ointment. I've prepared some ointment. Where's this? Where's the child? I feel like ointment and child shouldn't be said in the same sentence. I need to find something. Something else for you to be really good at.
Thanks. This time you really did show me how important it is to study.
Right, cool. Good job, kid. Alright, well, I guess we'll save it and call it and move on to something else after this. Which I guess will be Prototype, won't it? That's what Sarah wanted to play. I think I've got that hidden away somewhere. Oh, that's a good idea. And pretty good games. Number 2's amazing from what I've heard. First one was pretty good. That was after. I still think that even after playing it for 16 hours straight. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, DLC. Is there DLC for this thing? Oh, there's some... No, there is no DLC for this. 2 is really good. Yeah, I've heard, like the first one was fine, but compared to the second one, there's just like no competition, from what I've heard. Which is, I mean, it's fair. Usually it's the second one is the one that like brings out all the best things, if they do it properly, of course. Eyes on Fire, I got an achievement. What's my achievement? Oh, complete 100 inspections. There's still 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There's still 51 achievements. Ugh. Do you know what you can do with those achievements, game? Shove them where the sun don't shine. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm gonna go and pass out. It was the one that shall not be named. Yes. That was one series sort of bit the biscuit a little bit. The third... I feel like the third Dead Space came out when every company was obsessed with making everything multiplayer, and I think horror is the worst thing you can possibly make multiplayer, because it just takes all the tension out. As soon as you have another person there to bounce off of, the tension just disappears, unless you're two like hyper scaredy cats. So like me and someone else probably be fine. But it's really like inserting that second person. It's just like, oh well, we don't have to worry anymore. We can rely on each other. Whereas being by yourself is like, oh shit, I have to rely on me, and that's not a good situation for anyone. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that was a weird time, and they still kind of do it to a degree. Just can't get over this thing of everything has to be fucking multiplayer. It annoys the shit out of me. Yeah, okay, well on that bombshell, I guess. We'll call it there. This game looks horror game, it's just bad. I mean, EA's name slapped on there, so it's hard to look past that anyway. Oh yeah, so we'll play some more, what's it called? Divinity 2 tomorrow. We're making slow progress in that, but progress nonetheless. And we'll keep going with Mass Effect and Prototype, if I have it. And then, yeah, well, like I said, we'll move on to Visage at some point. That'll probably be like a one-timer, because it's not a super long one. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it. So, thanks for watching. Thanks, Juliet, for the sub. I know you're not here anymore, but still. And thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. sorry we're ending a bit early. I didn't actually expect it to finish Portia, but I'm absolutely fucked, so it works out okay. Don't want to fall asleep on stream just yet. But yeah, stay safe and enjoy the rest of your day or night, whichever it is, and I will catch you next time. So, sounds good, Dan Brain. Stay safe, and yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Okay, bye bye.